So paper sorts are great, but having digital tools often is more engaging for students and gives them a great deal of practice. This is the within word pattern sort using O, the short, and then two variations of long. What I've done here is I've used a Google drawing, and when I combine it with Google Classroom, I can actually send each student a copy of this sort so that they can manipulate and move words themselves. Now I'll move these back. It's really easy when I share this with you. You can make your own copy by going to File and then Make a Copy. And then you can save it wherever you like. This will allow you to make changes to this because the version that I'm sharing with you means you can only view it. Now here's another Google drawing that I created with prefix and suffix sorting. And so students can take a suffix and drag it over and see if it makes a word. Kinder. Then they can come over here and they can list words that they made. Kids like to play with their own fonts and their own sizes and even their own colors. So it's just an opportunity to let them explore word making activities in a digital way. We'll undo all of this. And same thing, you can do File and Make a Copy. But I'm going to show you how to create your own from scratch. If you go into your own Google Drive and you select New, you can select then a Google drawing. Notice how I had to go to More. You'll be able to put your drawings into any folders that you wish. I'm just going to create this now. When you're creating a Google drawing, then you start with a canvas here. And the great thing about your canvas is you can size it to make it larger if you wish. Or if you want to make something for printing, you can also go to File and then Page Setup, and you can custom the size if you want to do it for printing, perhaps legal size. I'll do 14 by 8.5 inches. And so I know when I print this, it will be this size. When I'm creating my own drawings, I like to customize my background so I'm not seeing this checkerboard effect. So I'll go to Shapes and I'll select a square shape, and then I will drag it across my canvas. I can then change the fill color of the shape to any background that I want. And I can also customize my color here if I wish. This just gives me something to work with. Now notice when I clicked out of the box, I lost some of the tool functions, but when I click back on it, I can then go and I can change my fill colors. I can then start creating text box additions with words that I want for sorting. So say I want to continue with the idea of long O's. Inside the text box, I can change my font. I can change the font size. I can make it bold. I can change the color of the text of my font if I want. I can go to my alignment tool to center it in the box, and I can put it in the middle. I can adjust the size of my box, and I can even change the fill color of my box if I want. So in creating my own sorts, I can do these things. I can then copy my box. I usually do my Control if I'm using a Chromebook or a PC, or Command and C to copy, and then that same Control or Command key and V to paste. So this just allows me to then create the same box again and again. For sorts, I like to move my words off to the side of my canvas so that my kids have plenty of space to put it right here in their sort. Always making sure that I'm titling my drawings. I'll just call this a sample for now. Another thing that I can do is I could put here on my canvas a way for my students to perhaps make words or work with the word family. I'll make this nice and big. I don't like that. So I'll try a different font. I can click on the entire box. Try this one. That could work. Okay. Again, I'm going to, let's see, center it and center it across my text box. Now I can kind of lock it in place if I highlight my whole area here and then I go up to Arrange. I'm going to group all this stuff together. So now this box and this box are grouped together. I can try something different here where I can do consonant sound, or consonants rather. I'm going to do P and T at the end, and I think I'll make these larger. So that I can create letters. Oops. Okay, look what happened. It's now hidden behind. I'm going to go to Arrange and Order, bring it to the front. There we go. Okay, so now I can have a P. I'll delete that one. I'll just copy this one. I could have a T, so I could have words, the OA words that end in P's or T's. Let's try this, so I could do soap. I'll paste and do another, so I could have kids building boat. And so I can create my own sorts for my students just like that.